Greetings, people. It's Jared here. Wolfgang One back for another review. We are now getting to the tail end of 6 weeks of pieces of shit. Thankfully, again, another massive shout out to Marcus Prime for requesting this. I don't know. I honestly do not know what is wrong with you, mate. I really got no fucking idea. But he wanted to see these reviews, so who am I to deny him his indulgence? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the review for Generation 1 Sizzle. Right, okay, so here is Sizzle in his alt mode. He turns into some sort of hot rod race car sort of slash what would happen if Knight Rider met what's it called? Mad Max or something like that. It kind of gives me that vibe. The problem is being cast in all black, you don't really get to see a hell of a lot of the detail, which is just as well because apparently on close inspection there isn't any. Why have I picked this as the best of the trigger bots? I guess maybe because of the chrome on the engine. They've picked out the exhaust pipes like they did with Hot Rod. I'm not sure about the grey for the windows, but you know, the alt mode is the saving grace for this figure, because once we get to robot mode, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it all sadly very much falls apart, just like every other fucking toy in this series. I possibly would have liked to have seen a little bit of yellow paint or a little bit of white paint or something like that, just to pick out the grooves where the body is just there, if you can see that. There we are, where the light's reflecting, to pick out headlights or something like that. But there's no real anything to do with this, even though I could somehow consider this to be the best of the three Autobots. There's nothing really exciting to say. Actually, maybe I've done this in the wrong order then, because the alt mode's not exciting, the robot mode is really not exciting. Yeah, I fucked this series up. Never mind. So close to the end. I don't know, just maybe all they had to do was just sculpt a little bit more detail in the car, and maybe that could have been a saving grace. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about these toys that just really fucking winds me up. And the only reason I have them is to say that I have them to complete a G1 collection that will never be complete. So there we are. Inoffensive, I guess, just annoying. He rolls okay on his underside wheel. His fucking spark mechanism doesn't work, which I'm absolutely fine with. Let's take this guy to robot mode, because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, if you're holding on for excitement, you're holding on to a fucking pipe dream, quite frankly, because the excitement is not coming. Okay, so we're going to extend the back of the car slightly, much easier actually than Fizzle's review, but the same transformation. We are going to flip this back just like this, and then stand the fucker up and then move his arms. Okay, now again, pick out a little bit of detail in the robot mode, because you've gone two-tone red and black, little blue face. Fine, you could have done a silver face with blue eyes. That would have gone a long way. Again, were there supposed to be any stickers apart from the hood sticker to pick out his detail? I don't know, why should you rely on stickers to pick out detail? Oh, that's right, because you're lazy fuckers. He's all right. He's all right, but let's face it, in the grand scheme of things, being all right in a sea of shit is still still nothing to be proud of. So yeah, I mean, there's a bit of kibble there with the back of his bonnet. You could have actually had that as a double hinge and then fold down and cover the engine block, but of course you're not going to do that, because that would have required effort. Just a little bit uninspiring, a little bit unexciting, and a little bit of a cop-out, quite frankly. If it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to take it to robot mode, and then you see this and you go, oh, well, okay. All right, whatever. Even if you just picked out the fucking tops of the legs in silver, I don't fucking know anything to give it more character than what you actually punted out onto the general public. But yeah, that's just me rambling over the thing that over something that has no detail when it only cost about £3 originally, probably. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my review. That's Sizzle. He's not exciting. He's nothing special. If you want one, go out and get one, but just don't expect anything earth-shattering, because that will not be in abundance. That's my review for Generation 1 Sizzle. Thank you very much for watching this. We will be back for episode 6 of 6 for 6 pieces of shit next week when we do Flame Feather. So until then, thank you for watching and take care.